Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. I've been meaning to show off the warp whistles. I should really do that. So let's go ahead and use a warp whistle. Now, where we end up in World 9, which ends up being the warp zone, depends on where we are in the game. If we use one of the two that we got at the very beginning in World 1, we would have been able to choose between Worlds 2, 3, and 4. Because we did this between Worlds 2 and 6, we get to choose between 5, 6, and 7. Now, if you use a warp whistle in World 7, you can also do this if you use it in World 8, though I don't know why you'd want to use a warp whistle in World 8 unless it's completely on accident. Or if you use another warp whistle while you are in the warp zone itself, you go all the way to Stage 8. We're not doing that. So I'll meet you back at World 4. And we are now back in World 4. In the last episode, we completed the first two stages of World 4. Tried to get the White Mushroom House again, but well, that obviously wasn't happening. So now let's go ahead and go to Stage 3. And we got ourselves a new enemy here, the Sledge Brothers. I believe if they jump and hit the ground, yes, you do get stunned. If you're in mid-air, when he hits the ground, though, you won't get hurt. Now, if you go in here, or in the other pipe, it doesn't really matter which one you go into, you die, obviously. No, you go into this little underground maze. I meant to press B there, but okay. I'll just go ahead and do this as Small Mario, because why not? Anyway, let's go ahead and take care of this as Small Mario. And we will be doing a little bit of jumping. And we're going to wait on this paratrooper here. That way we can get the best possible jump and land safely. Now, if I were Big Mario, we'll be able to get the Super Leaf there, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to have to make do with what we got. Thankfully, that paratrooper jump was a little easier. That one was a little more harrowing, but at least you can make it as long as you remember to go right. And this one, you can get a one up in the far left block there. And there's really not much you can do here. That bottom wooden block will push you back a little bit if you run into it, so you want to be careful. And here we are. 5 up. Good. And by doing this, and getting to 480,000 points, we can do another thing here. And let's see here. Oh, it's this one. I had to make sure. Alright. Is this one? Is this one? Okay, it's this one. Go ahead and get the 20 here. The star. The 10. The mushroom. The other mushroom. There's the star. It doesn't really matter which one we grab, does it? Let's see where I am just in case. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to matter, does it? Actually, it does, because we didn't find the 1-up. Which I amazingly saved for last. Odd. But now it's time to take on the fortress here. I want to drop down here quickly so that way we don't get hit by the swamp there. And if you couldn't tell by what's going on the right-hand side there, These torches, these little lit candle flames act like boos. If you face away from them, they will try to follow you. Also, you don't necessarily have to do this in this very short fortress stage, but if you go in here, you can go ahead and get a few coins. You can get away from me. And we can get a fire flower. Now, there are some light brown things that indicate where you can jump into from below to get some Kaizo block power-ups. I guess that's what the kids call them these days. And there wasn't really much to the left. There is a super leaf over there, but we're not going to take it because we have Fire Mario. This will make it easier to take care of Boom Boom. Record time. And with that, we have this pipe. Don't know what this takes us to. We'll find out. Takes us to that one. Alrighty then. Well, we might as well go ahead and play the slot machine minigame, I guess you could call it that. And if I can time it right. I may have timed it horribly. Yep, I got the buck teeth. And now we have a reason to use Frog Suit. Now you can use the Frog Suit to get in this pipe. It's the only way that you can get in here. And we have two P-switches that we can hit for some free coins. And I managed to get all those. Awesome. Okay. I may be losing out on some coins there, but that's alright. Managed to get the extra life that I wanted. Can I get all these? I don't know if I can get everything but the first 5. I think you're supposed to just grab only one coin, or a few coins at the bottom, and then hit the switch, and then you can get everything. But anyway, this is just an area where you swim to the bottom, you hold, I don't know why I'm keep pressing it A, I just need to hold it. And you just race against Lukitu and try not to get destroyed. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't see myself getting a 3-up. More than likely. Also, I could have used the star here. Well, I guess I might as well. And use it to take out the Sledge Brother here. And we got a P-Wing, which I will definitely want to save. And I might as well go ahead and fight off the rest of the Hammer Brothers here if I can, especially in the Frog Suit, because why not? And I'm going to change out of the Frog Suit before I go into Toad's area, because I'm not going to need it anymore, and I know that I'm going to lose it eventually. So let's go to Super Mario. Let's go ahead and use Jugum's Cloud. Save on space there. By the way, none of those Hammer Brothers, or those Sledge Brothers, because they're the big ones, dropped a hammer. So we missed out on that red mushroom house near the start of the world. If we were able to go in there, we would have been able to get a Tanuki suit. We will see one eventually. I might as well. Why not? Let's just go ahead and go to stage 5 here, and it's a good thing I destroyed all these guys. See if I can do this without getting myself horribly maimed, and I was able to get the super leaf there. Now, we got the bullet bills, and you can get a fire flower in those things there, but I'm going to take the high road just to stay safe. And I'm going to see if I can try to get a certain block. There it is. Now we need another homing bill. That's what those flashing bills are. They're not, okay, they're not really homing, they're actually boomerang bills. I just now remember what the name of it was. And after they go like a certain distance, when they come out of the cannon, they turn around and go after you, or go in the other direction at least. And here's the Tanuki suit that I was talking about. You hold B, or rather you hold down and then you press B. That's what you're really supposed to do. And for a few seconds, you will be invincible as long as you are in statue form. This doesn't last forever though, and you will eventually have to do it again. But as long as you're in statue form, nothing will hurt you if it runs into you. The form doesn't last long though, so you do have to be careful. And I nearly dodged a bullet there. I should mention that if you actually beat the airship... Actually... I don't know why I said actually, but if you beat the airship with the Tanuki suit, the frog suit, or the third suit that I have yet to mention, hopefully I will mention it, you will get a different message from the king depending on what you're wearing. I should mention that because I don't know if I'm ever going to show that off. It'd be nice. Why did I... Ooh. And I got the 2 up. Yes. Nice. And now it's time to go into the last regular stage of this area. Which I like because it's a little big world. Now, it's a little world with big enemies. And there's a one up there, and I couldn't get myself to it in time. That was an easy one up. I don't know why I allowed myself to miss it, but there you go. Now, there are doorways, and if you enter them, you can switch between big enemies and little enemies, which is very nice. I'm gonna wait until I go into the second door to get the tiny enemies, and I just lost a Tanuki suit. Great. Wow! Now I just... Wow! That's what I get for pressing my luck. And there should be a 1-up in... Oh. There is nothing in any of those. There is one in... Well, I thought there was one in there. Guess not. But I will fight off the big enemies here and then go for the tiny ones now, just to make everything just a little bit easier. All the enemies get small. The Piranha Plants, the Koopa Troopas, the Goombas. I'm pretty sure if there were Hammer Brothers in this stage, sadly there isn't. You probably make those Sludge Brothers into Hammer Brothers as well. I'm surprised they missed the opportunity to do that here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to use anything else yet. I do want to see what I get in here. I may get something nice. Ah, I do. I get a Super Leaf. How am I doing on things? Well, I might as well go ahead and use a Starman here, just to save space. See what I get out of here. I could go for the... About to say, I could have gone for the... fire flower there, but I decided not to. And I might as well go ahead and use one of the few super leaves that I have. There we go. You could use the dry bones to leap up from there, but why would you want to? And I'm gonna let these guys just move away. Hopefully they shouldn't give me too much trouble after that, and now I can hit this switch. Let's go into the doorway that the blue coins hinted at, and we can skip a little bit of the rest of the stage by going through even more stage. That is completely optional. I don't know why I did that, but I guess I could go into this pipe here for another hit, in the form of a fire flower, why not? And let's go ahead and take care of that piranha plant. And we will end up right over here. Now if we go down from there, it just leads to nothing, so let's just go ahead and go up. And here, we should be good. I'm gonna hit this guy just in case. And these some of these platforms, either they go straight up or they can go between up and right. The ones that you can switch between up and right, you just jump on them and they just switch direction. There will be some other complex ones that allow you to switch between left and up and right. Also, if you leap at the left side of the pipe and keep leaping to the left from there, on top of the blocks that you make, you can hit that block that you saw on the way down and get a 1-up. And if you were able to get up there, you'd be able to get a ton of coins. Nevertheless, being able to get 3 1-ups is okay too. Let's go ahead and take care of the dry bones there, and apparently you don't really skip any part of the stage at all, and that was a really easy boom boom battle. Because I had the fire flower again. And we have this. Wonderful. And we get a mushroom this time, so that really just helps out a lot. So let's go ahead and grab the 4th one. Oh, it's this one. Well, that really narrows it down then, doesn't it? Well, I know what I need to do. Let's go for the coins right away. And let's go for both stars. Both flowers. And that should be there, and that should be another mushroom. Awesome. Alright. And by beating that fortress, we were able to open a bridge. Which I like. 3, 4... Okay. Actually, no, well, if I get another super leaf, I'll definitely use it at the airship. I'll just go as Fire Mario for now. Though I believe for this one, it does help if you are Raccoon Mario. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and go on to the airship proper. And this one's gonna be the first really, I wouldn't say the first really difficult one, but this is where the airships really stop becoming easy. Also, these coins are not spinning. Don't know why about that, but I do want to take this path. I will skip those coins. And I will keep this thing spinning. Maybe I can get it all the way to the end. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is nice. Took that thing with safe passage. And if you get it to the end, it won't make you fall after half a second when you stand on it anymore. And I knew you were there. Alright. I'm gonna keep jumping on you so that way you don't give me a whole bunch of trouble. We're gonna go over here. Try not to get hurt, really. And we're gonna land right here. We're gonna have to wait a little while to get there, but we got there. You're gonna have to be a little patient and watch the flames here in order to get to this point if you are on the low road, and bet you can't do that with that Raccoon Mario. There's still this thing to worry about, but thankfully being up too high up there does not kill you, and we won't have to be patient to get over there either. Can't believe I managed to pull that off. And there is another Super Leaf for the points, and this is as far as the airship goes. There goes the 3 hits to Izzy. The only obstacle for this battle is the terrain itself. He doesn't really seem to do anything special in this game, Iggy. Not as far as I know. And we have saved the 4th king, so we are now officially halfway through the game now, and I love that. So let's go ahead and read that letter from the princess, shall we? Greetings. The thief who stole the whistle has escaped to the east side of the sand dunes. This is how you're supposed to know about the warp whistle in World 2. The one where you have to get the hammer, break the rock, and fight the Fire Brothers. We haven't seen those guys in a while, but I have the feeling we'll meet them again. And we get another P-Wing for our efforts, which is very, very good. And we are now on World 5 with 55 lives. Doesn't seem to be a castle here. But there is that little spiral tower there. Maybe that'll take us to it. But we won't know for sure until we go through World 5, and that will not start until the next video. So join me next time, where we go through World 5, or at least start to. No telling how far we're going to get in 20 minutes, but, well, we're gonna see, shall we? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!